So how to keep your dreads clean? Well, the main way is to shampoo your dreads and your scalp regularly. For some, that's once every week. For others, that's once every 2 weeks. And for some others, that's about once a month. But either way you go, you definitely want to be sure to keep the actual dreads clean and your scalp clean. One way is to use a non-residue shampoo. A lot of times to maintain dreads, you're using gels, you're using wax. So when it's time to shampoo your hair, you definitely want to use something that's not going to add to that whole buildup. So you want to use something that's going to get all of that buildup and all of that residue off. A great homemade way of coming up with a non-residue shampoo is to use simple baking soda. If you take 4 tablespoons of baking soda and put them in 2 cups of water, you can make your own non-residue cleanser. And you just simply put it in a pitcher or measuring cup and just pour it right over your head just before you shampoo. Some people like to put it in and put a cap on it and leave it for about 20 minutes. That will cause all the dirt and everything from the scalp to come to the surface. And then from there, you can actually do your real shampoo. You can also use vinegar, whether you use white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. They both work well and they both work great. And you could definitely use a vinegar rinse just before you shampoo also, and that will kind of help eliminate some of the odor and some of the itchiness off the scalp. You also, within your baking soda and water combination, you can use distilled water with your baking soda. You can also use a tablespoon of tea tree or a tablespoon of rosemary, and those natural oils will kind of help fight whatever element is going on in your dreads at the time. Tea tree is great for your scalp. It'll keep the scalp from being itchy, and it also is a great cleanser. And the rosemary will fight mold and dandruff. So there are some great things that you have right there at your house that can keep your dreads nice and clean and your scalp nice and healthy. But it's definitely recommended that you shampoo your dreads and keep them clean.